Hi everyone, my name is Dr. Jeff, inside your life coach. I thank God for today, and I'm glad that I'm back here again to talk to you. I appreciate your time, and I appreciate the fact that you can take your own time to go through my videos and subscribe to my YouTube channel. It's exciting to know the great things are already happening, not only around here but around the world. I'm excited about it. But today, this is something that I must drop into your spirit. It's important for us to know that challenges will come, situations will arise, but that's not the issue. The problem is not that we're having situations that we're going through or we're dealing with some circumstance or some situation. That's not the major issue right here. But I want us to be able to look at life as it is and face the reality of life. It doesn't matter whether you're Christian, you're Muslim, or whatever you are, you educated or non-educated, or you're rich or poor, white or black, whichever color, whichever race. It really doesn't matter because life challenges will always come. So importantly, if we begin to build up our mentality, build up the consciousness, knowing that of course I have to go through something, and I have to get involved in something. Some days it's going to be okay. Some days are going to be okay. Some days are going to be really rough. But at the same time, trying to weigh the balance between the rough days and the good days. There will always be good days, and there will always be rough days. So I wanted to look at number one. It's important that we know that life challenges are unavoidable. You cannot avoid it. They are unavoidable. It's something that you cannot avoid. You always have to come, even though that the kind of challenges that I'm going through may not be the same kind of challenges that you're facing at this particular moment. But everyone, the funny part of it is that when you see people wear drugs, you can meet them in their office, you meet them on the street, or you met them on in a program or gathering in a social gathering or whatever. Sometimes you get on the social network and try to connect with people and converse with people, and they kind of things like all is well. But the truth of the matter is that all is not well. Growing up as a young man, my mom taught me that anytime someone asks me how are you, my response should be, I am fine, thank you. But you will agree with me today that not every fine is fine. Of course, many people just say fine because they don't necessarily have to explain what's going on. But if you give them the opportunity, or if they have the platform to explain to you the things that they are going through, you will know that actually they're not fine. Okay, so having said that, it's important to know that life challenges are unavoidable, whether you're in business or you're schooling or you're working, whatever thing you're doing, you're married or married, divorced, separated, whatever it is, you're educated or not educated, you just have to know that life challenges will always come. They will always come. All right. So the important thing is to prepare your mind before it comes, because challenges will always come. And if you're not prepared, then you're going to take you unaware. That's where a lot of people give up on the wayside. Many people kind of get overwhelmed with the situation and get more frustrated at the same time. And that's why they can continue, or they couldn't continue to in the pursuing of their dreams and their plans. That's why you have seen people that started the life and they're kind of enthusiastic about life, but all of a sudden they started losing enthusiasm and losing strength and courage because of the challenges and because of the trials that they actually went through or still going through. And so today I want, like I said, the first thing you must understand is that life challenges are unavoidable. All right, don't even think about it. They are unavoidable, but you just got to prepare yourself for them because they will always come. You don't know when it's coming. That's why you see couples get married and they get excited about their marriage. They had their honeymoon and everybody's excited. But a few days and a few weeks later, it's like, wow, something just popped up and like They want to mess the whole place up. But this is life. Like I have always said in my videos, we have to take life as it is. This is just what life is all about. This is the beauty of life. Having the negative part of it and the positive part of it, having the great times and the bad times and the ugly times, the beautiful time, all mixed up together. We work out something good for you. All of these things have some part to play in your making. You have part to play in your living. And so if you understand that they are unavoidable, and then no one can control what happens to them. But you can control what you do or how you react when it happens. No one can control what happens to them, but you can control how you react to what happened to you, which is very important. You may not control it. Like I said, they're not avoidable, but they are manageable. You can manage crisis. You can manage situations. You can be able to know how to deal with it. Carry it along with you. Don't let it stop you. It may be a weight on you, but don't let the weight stop you. It may slow you down. It may slow your speed. That's okay. That's acceptable, but don't let it stop you. The dangerous part of it is when you're stopped, not when you're slowed down. If your speed is being reduced because of situation, it's understandable. This is life. You always speak up. But when you are stopped, that's the nasty part of it. So like I said, it is unavoidable, but it's manageable. You can manage it. And now you cannot control what happens to you, but you can control how you react to what happens to you. And that's the truth. Now take for instance when a man walks into his house and then finds his wife and another man on their bed in the bedroom. You couldn't control that. But then your reaction, if you take up a gun, every day we see it on the news, and if you pick up your gun and shoot anyone, you will end up in jail. You may spend the rest of your life in jail. But what happens if you just walk out of the place? You still have your life to live. Today you don't have to go to jail because of someone's foolishness. Now, so I'm just giving you an instance, knowing that you can control how you react to every situation. You may not control the situation. You may not stop the situation coming, but you may control how you react to the situation. And then very important, I need you to know that there is no situation of life that will leave you the same. Every situation that you go through will always have an impact on you. It will either leave you bitter or it leave you better. Understand this. Every situation that you go through in this life must have some level of impact in your life. It's either going to leave you better than it met you, or it leaves you better. And so this is the situation. Some people end their situation bitter, while some end better. Now someone will ask me about, Dr. Newson, how can I end better and how can I end bitter? Of course, I posted on my Facebook wall quite recently. There are two ways to deal with situation. And number one, you can go through it. And this is what everybody talk about. Everybody preaches that you need to go through it. You need to go through it to break through it. You go through it. I mean, every preacher preaches that. But now, I'm trying to show you another approach to these situations. It's not enough to go through it, because if you go through it, the possibility of ending up bitter is there. Because going through it, frustratedly going through it, not knowing when this is going to end, but you're still going through it. It's quite difficult. It's not as easy as we talk it. Well, like it's not as easy as we're saying it. It's really difficult. Sometimes we're going through some situation. You don't even know the end. When is this really going to come to an end? How long am I going to put up with it? Have you ever asked yourself such question? Of course, I've asked myself such question. How long am I going to put up with these things? You don't know how long. You don't know how long you're in it. You may end up bitter because at the point you start thinking that this is staying too long. It's lasting. It's overdue. My change is overdue. I have heard people cry like that and say, it's overdue. It's overdue. I have been through this thing for a pretty long time. So when is it actually going to end? Now, you're heading towards being bitter now. But then the other one, if you actually want to be better, then I want to advise you today. Stop going through situations and start growing through it. If you're not going through, you start growing through. Because when you are growing through, you are growing to be better. You are using the situation to make your life better, to make your life stronger. So at the end of the day, you're going to come out better than you got in. Because you're growing through it. You're learning from it. Because every life situation must be seen and accepted as a lesson, as a learning period. Because every life lesson learned will help to lessen the errors of life. I'm going to repeat that one more time. Every life lesson learned will help to lessen the errors of life. So if you're growing through your situation, you're going to learn alongside the situation. So with that, what am I talking about? Now you're seeing yourself like, I'm in this situation, but there is something that I can learn from it. There is some benefit I can grab out of this stuff. It may be tough for me, it may be difficult for me, but I know that there is going to be something awesome that is going to come out of it. And what is it? I'm learning it. I'm learning the best way to approach things. I'm learning how to be better. I'm learning how to not to make the same mistake over and over. I am learning from my mistakes. I'm learning from my errors. You got to put these things together and know what if you just go through your situation, you may end up bitter. The possibility of you ending up bitter is wide. But if you grow through it, you will definitely end better. I want to encourage you today, no matter what it is that you're going through. I may not know it. I may not even understand it. But whatever situation that you're faced with today, from this moment onwards, I want you to make up your mind not to go through it, but to grow through it. Search for the lessons. Grab every lesson that you can along the way and make sure you get all you should get, all you can get. Gather them. These are lessons that will help you not only to be better, but to be stronger. Because the stronger you are, the longer you will last. Of course, I'm talking about not physical muscles. Imagine a woman to be battered and beaten and being abused sexually and emotionally and all of that. She getting stronger emotionally. She getting stronger. You may not understand that, but you see that to be an emotional touch and you're trying to mix the woman up. But the truth of the matter is she is getting stronger. Emotionally, she's getting stronger. She's building her emotional capacity, her emotional stamina. In that case, some of the things that break other people down may never break her down. Why? Because she has built her mind, he has built her emotional strength in order to get to where she's going to. And so what I'm asking you to do today is, number one, to understand that life challenges are unavoidable, but they can be managed. And then you cannot control what happens to you, but you can control how you react to what happens to you. And then understand that you don't necessarily have to go through a situation. You can grow through it. And every time you grow through it, you end up better. Thank you so much one more time for watching this video. I want to ask you to make sure you subscribe to the channel and share this video to as many people as you can to help someone and to encourage someone. God bless you until I come your way. Again, my name is Dr. Jeff Innocent.